I'm Brian Olsen, and this is Dark Souls 2 Skull of the Person. The mechanic I'll be addressing in this game is the evade mechanic. The evade mechanic in Dark Souls can be simply pressed by pressing the evade key, or the B button for me, which will allow the player to backstep. When the player backsteps, they will be given invincibility frames to evade an attack, obviously. If the player presses a direction with this, they will roll in that direction. Now, the speed of this roll is actually changed by the player's weight. Currently, we're sitting at 0%, which is giving the furthest distance of the roll we can. But the invincibility of these invincibility frames on the roll is actually not determined by the player's weight, but their agility stat. We're sitting at 90, which is giving us a decent roll with a decent amount of infinity. Not infinity, invincibility frames. I do apologize for the mistake. Well, once the player increases their weights, let's go to 30, it becomes a little bit slower of a roll. Same amount of invincibility frames and same length of roll, but not the same distance. By length, I mean time, of course. Now let's crank this up to above 70%, and we will see what happens. When the player reaches 70%, they will get what is known in Dark Souls as a fat roll. This is a roll that does not have much distance, but it has the same amount of invincibility frames as the others, but due to its slow nature, it is very hard to recover from for most enemies, as it still leaves you in danger. Now, above that, we have to get the player's rate up a significant amount to about 120% of what it is currently. And once we reach this amount, the player is no longer able to evade. When they evade, they stagger and lose stamina, and they also walk very slowly. As I do the backstep there, nothing happened. Now let's take this ridiculous amount of gear off. Let's go with this. Now here, we will also demonstrate something else with the evade mechanic. In Dark Souls, you can queue up actions. See in there was I queued up a backstep after I attacked. If the player does this at the right time, they could attack and then roll away. Another fun feature due to this queuing up system is the fact that the player can actually queue up rolls with each other and roll cancel. For instance, this is a normal roll with just two. There's a little delay between the middle of them. But if the player roll cancels, which means you roll attack and then roll to cancel out of the attack, the rolls will actually happen much quicker, as I will demonstrate here. As I apologize, I messed up, as this is what it should look like. I'm very bad at this game. That was what it should look like. The player will stop very slow for a very short amount of time and then continue rolling. That is, again, me messing up. I do apologize. There, again, the roll goes about the same distance, actually quite the exact same distance, but it happens much quicker. This is used in many speedruns for Dark Souls. It's quite useful. Now, the player's invincibility frames and other are actually quite helpful because many bosses and enemies in Dark Souls are quite devastating. A single attack can actually stun lock them, so if you get caught off guard, you will die. And I think this is it. And thank you for watching.